The Titans, that is, they kick off. And Manly's Robertson, the fullback, goes away for King to bring it out. And to be tackled 10 metres into the field of play. It's Shane Rodney in the run onside today. And now for Josh Perry to make 25 metres up the middle of the ground. Mitten tackled by Delaney, and Harrison, here's Watmo. And taking it out to the 40, it's been a good opening set. Maddai making unlimited metres before it's arrested 40 metres out from the Titans line. Big kick by Orford. And it's taken on the far side of the ground, I do believe, by Zillman. Delaney was hit hard. Perry got a shot on him. Watmo was in there. Already a brute big hit in the game. Been a great start for Manly. Here's Delaney on the end of a double whammy. Now for Bailey, who was a 50-50 chance of playing in the game. Obviously wanting to grab every opportunity of picking up a blue jumper, which Gus and Wally touched on at the opening of the telecast. Now Scott Prince clears. Titans winning this scrum, 10 metres their own side of halfway. And that's Rogers. And they got him in a dangerous position. Archer has just simply ordered the penalty. There's no indication of going on report or anything of that. He just said dangerous. Minicello plays it again for Fred. And again, it's Henderson who takes it ahead.
I like this boy Henderson. He's a good player.
So now Friend goes out to the right side to Scott Prince, and then it's with Rogers. Here's a try for the Titans. Matt Rogers has run straight through the outside defence on Manly's left side and touchdown for an easy try.
Well, this try is set up by the great yardage provided by the forwards in the first two plays that bent Manly back. Henderson was a key component, and then some lovely ball handling. Rogers has players in support, but pins his ears back, gets to the outside of Maddai and runs it into the in goal.
And on its way, and the Suns just playing a little bit of havoc with it, but the flags are up. That's all that matters. 2 points there to Scott Prince. Converted try to the Gold Coast Titans. Matt Orford it is who takes us into the next passage of play. With the Titans leading 6-0. But just watching the opening set from Manly, you'd swear blind that it was going to be a scoreboard almost embarrassing in the early seconds of this game against the Titans. Friend with a no-look pass finding LaFranchi. And Anthony will play the ball just outside the 30-metre line. Again, Friend, and Bailey ran a decoy. Prince got the ball away. Minicello lost the ball, picked up there by the 5/8 Bailey. Bailey will be made to play the ball just inside the 40-metre line down the Gold Coast end of the ground.
Anthony LaFranchi, no, it's Mark Minicello, the number 12 for the Gold Coast, has got up limping in the back play. He's in a lot of trouble, struggling to get back into his position.
Sunday afternoon football on 9. Scrum won by Manly, 15 out from the line. Watmo, and Watmo is going to be tackled 3 metres out. Delaney and Harrison making the defence. Ballon for Bailey, for Maddai, for Williams. There's the try. Almost certainly had to come. And big Tony Williams playing on Manly's left side scores for the Eagles.
And the Gold Coast right side was terribly short on that occasion. There were absolutely no chance of stopping the Sea Eagles from that occasion. Just have a look at the man that's widest of all. It's Preston Campbell, the fullback, that's actually standing there. The winger, William Zillman, was forced to go in a little bit earlier. And they were making the most of the opportunity from there. Simply swinging the ball wide, taking care of it. Plenty of space, and the man far too big for Preston Campbell to stop.
Jamie Lyon taking his time with his kick from the sideline. He had to move some of the signage.
This might be part of his game that actually gets him in the Origin side, if he can show that he can kick goals.
And this one is away across the face. The Gold Coast leading by 6-4. And Perry will play the ball. with the uprights only about 5 metres ahead. Ballon across, he dummies twice, goes to Bailey, and Bailey is in. Bailey scores for Manly, their second try of the day.
Well, that's really poor defence there by the Gold Coast Titans. Wally Lewis and I were talking about this young man, Chris Bailey, before the game. And his first option is to run. He likes to dummy and take the line on. He's not a comfortable passer of the ball, and that's just a bad read. In that position, Chris Bailey is going to step and take you on. And when he straightens up, he can do it off his left foot, and he's also good off his right foot. What's this? Right foot, bang. And he can sprint off it. He gets into the hole, beats the forward on the inside. Matt Rogers caught short on the outside, and Manly in for their second.
As Jamie Lyon converts the try scored by Chris Bailey. So Manly now go out to a lead of 10-6 after 17 minutes. So Friend sends it through to Prince, and Prince gets it on to LaFranchi. Just repeating, the New South Wales side will be named at half-time in tomorrow night's Monday Night Football. And here is Rogers floating the ball away, and it's gone on to Tonga, and Tonga for the line is a metre short. And then a lunge at the line by Gordon. I don't know whether he's got downward pressure on it. I don't know whether the body language is suggesting we've got a confident try scorer. There's a flicker of a smile. But Tonga went so close, and then Gordon has stretched out, but has he got any pressure on it?
Well, Jamie Lyon is way offside. That's a try. Jamie Lyon is offside anyway. And even though the ball comes down before the line, he's pushing to... That's a try. That's a try. I'm happy with that. I only need one look. That's a green light.
The referee Paul Simpkins is about to agree with you. And that's refreshing. I guess his football career has been a difficult assignment. One of the more unfortunate great footballers. Keeps bumping into somebody that the judges feel are just a tad better suited, and he hooks this one away. So no goal. Numerous players on display out there that will be named, I would imagine, on Monday or Tuesday. Here's a bounce going the way of Tonga. Oh, corner post first or grounding. Don't know. Tonga has got a good bounce. Does he get it down before the post goes?
Well, he'll have to be Superman to get it down.
What about onside? Is there an onside issue?
No, it's a missed kick from Matty Rogers. They're onside, no problem. It's a missed kick, and no one wants to take it because it's going to come down close to the sideline. Now here comes Gordon on the left-hand side. He's the winger. The ball bounces between he and the fullback Robertson, and suddenly Essie Tonga is in the clear. He just had to leap for that lost balance. Here comes the push. Bang! Into the corner post. There is nothing of him out other than the fact that, look at the fingertips on the ball. Nah, bad luck. Valiant effort. Valiant effort.
So he's taken the corner post. And it'll come out to the 20-metre line for the restart after Paul Simpkins has examined it again. And now we'll play the ball 15 metres out with 3 1/4 minutes to go in the first half. Then Bailey pushes it through. It's gone on to Orford. Orford puts a kick up. David Williams coming down on Gordon. And was Prince offside or not? No.
They're saying knock on against the Manly side here. David Williams gets his hands to the ball first, tried to tap it backwards, but actually taps it forward. He gets up there, taps it forward. Only a minute and a half to go. Doesn't seem like we've been here this long.
Matthews on halfway, tackled by the 10. That's Perry. Now Harrison, he found a lot of space to run, reminiscent of the start of the game when Manly were running freely as Campbell gets it out the back for Rogers to Zillman. They've attracted Williams infield. Zillman steps, he crawls, and he's short of the line. Rogers there.
Oh!
He loses the ball.
What? I think it's Delaney on his outside who would have scored unmarked. Well, that was great play by the Titans and would have given them an unlikely lead. Zillman here stumbles and bumbles and steps and Nelly and maybe and will I know. And then from dummy half, Rogers sees that there's no one on the short blind side, tries to get it to Delaney, and the pass goes astray. So a let off for the Eagles.
So just 30 seconds of the first half left now as Jamie Lyon flick passes for David Williams, who steps away from a couple, tries to break through another, and will play the ball inside the 40-metre line. Tackled by Ashley Harrison. Ball with Orford. Orford to Stewart. And Glenn Stewart near the halfway line. And they're inside the last 5 seconds now. It's got to be now. It's with Watmo on halfway. It's with Matai to the 40-metre line. And that's the final play.
That's half time. The trips are Gold Coast Titans 10, the Manly Eagles 10.
Matt Orford to kick off, and we're underway now with the second half of round 11, the Sunday afternoon edition. The match of the day, and Brad Myers is tackled just outside his own 10-metre line, and this is Matthews, who came on late in the first half, met and held there by Bailey and Stewart, and here's LaFranchi running back at the markers and really offered himself up as a tackle there for Bailey. Now it's away with Luke O'Dwyer, and he'll play the ball, does, and Friend gets it on, and it's with LaFranchi again. He's had a busy afternoon, LaFranchi. Certainly got a lot of tackles and hit-ups alongside his name as Scott Prince drives it down. It'll go dead in front of that grandstand at the southern end.
Well, he's way out in front of his teammates, Anthony LaFranchi. 24 tackles and 12 hit-ups. A long way in front of his teammates on the work rate. He's a solid performer for them. Also in line, I guess, for rep selection. Everyone's in line.
In the fair dinkum department, though, would the team have been chosen before, say, tomorrow night's game?
I would hope so. I would hope so.
State of Origin 1, Wednesday week in Melbourne. And live and exclusive to 9 at 7:30 as Perry and now Archer's advanced the mark. Somebody said something and he didn't take a liking to it, so he advanced the mark. Manly got a real good chance now. Perry, he loses the ball. There's a bit of karma out there. Play by Minicello. Now Luke Bailey. And he's put down by Ballon. So Harrison met by Kite and King. Friend on to LaFranchi, and LaFranchi running it at Matt Orford, looking to pass but then thinking twice about it. Orford wins the battle. LaFranchi plays the ball. Rogers turns it in. Myers was taken by Jason King and by Matt Ballon. Now it's with Luke Bailey. Bailey swerves, and then you're thinking to himself, that wasn't a bad sidestep really for a big man, but he was tackled. Now it's gone back for Rogers. And Rogers, that left foot. This is Williams with the ball now. Steve Matai off again, injured, Tim.
Yeah, it's an ankle injury, Rabs. They don't know whether it's ligaments or a minor fracture. They're giving him a painkilling injection, and he may well be back. Just goes to show the level of importance they place on this one.
Well, don't write him off, Tim, because he could come back from an anaesthetic and play again. He's an amazing creature, Steve Matai. Played by big Jason King, who never ceases to amaze me. His athleticism I'm talking about. He's such a big man, but gee, he does some nimble things out there. He's quite agile. Played by Gordon. Now it's run by Rogers. Rogers is with losing the ball. It's there for Manly to pick up. They've got the ball, advantage to them. Ballon takes the advantage. Rogers a mistake. Now it's Orford, so Manly go back down the Titans' end of the ground with Bailey. And he got it away. Orford is there, scurries away, uses Williams. Williams Made him a good tackle there, and he's done some good work out there, Delaney.
Well, but Preston Campbell dropped the ball with no pressure. Kevin Gordon dropped the bomb, and now Matt Rogers running the ball loses it. They're inviting Manly in here. They've got an open invitation to come and get them.
So they're 15 away from the line. Are they going in this time? Yes, they are. Orford is over. He decided to challenge himself. A little right foot step, and he was through the gap, and Preston Campbell unable to stop him. So Manly lead by 14-10.
Well, it was just an open invitation. In the space of 5 minutes, Preston Campbell dropped the ball with no pressure on him. Kevin Gordon dropped the bomb. Matty Rogers with a loose carry gets punished. And eventually Manly said, OK, if you're going to keep giving us invitations, we better kick the door down and come through. And that's exactly what Matty Orford did. That's a soft try. That goes back to the Bailey try and through the same area of the field.
Good support group, and they convert the try. Jamie Lyon converting his captain's try. Manly 16, the Titans 10 after 59. Can the Titans get it across the line? Down on the southern end of the ground, they're 10 out. Friend to Prince, and Prince to Campbell. And a great show of handling by a couple of players there. Preston to play the ball. Now to wait for Scott Prince. He turns it in for Ashley Harrison. He'll score! Harrison scores! Well, they looked like they had him, and he got out of jail and dived over. Good try, Ashley Harrison. Pure determination.
Well, they used to call this second effort, and it applies so much in everything that's done in football. Your first effort has to be big, but then if denied, can you raise another effort? Look at this, bang, denied. But he says, no, I'm going to go again. Pumps the legs and drives his way towards the in goal. Second effort, here it is, first effort, kapow. Second effort, drive the legs, come out the other side. That's brilliant stuff.
Yeah, it sure is. And really, another man, of course, that deserves a pat on the back. Scotty Prince for putting a very good kick into play. The chasing team from the Titans were first class, got in to be able to trap the man in behind the in-goal area, Michael Robertson, and force another set of 6, from which they may post 6 points on the board.
So Prince is 20 metres in from touch and 15 metres out, so you'd like to back him in. His team trailing now by 2, and this to lock it up. It's 16 all, and he does that. He does that calmly, almost gently. Guides it through. Mascot is happy. Ashley Harrison's happy. Even Gus Gould is happy at the moment. So Manly, we expect, I'm thinking, will work it down into a situation where they may take an early shot rather than the predictable shot at the back end. Bailey has worked it back towards the middle. Watmo, well, Lestrange sort of said, Watmo, what are you doing here? But Watmo's gone right across the park. Now he chooses to give it to Shane Rodney. Now they're in a good position. Orford is behind them. I think he's calling for it now. No, Lestrange has gone out to Orford to go through the hands, and he gives a short ball away to Perry. And Perry is put down. So Perry to Lestrange. Here's Orford again, still through the hands, finding a running Glenn Stewart. And this is the last. So Lestrange to Orford, and he grubber kicks in and confidently picked up by Chris Walker. Well, you can't say he didn't have an opportunity, Walt.
Well, and I've got to say, that's probably one of the poorest sets of 6 that the Seagulls have come up with throughout the entire game. I'm sure the Titans are very happy with it.
Minicello buckled back by George Rose.
Well, he was in position 3 times in that set of 6, Matt Orford.
Just as we see an injury coming up, or perhaps feigning just to ensure that they're in good position, getting a bit of a rest. I think they could have gone after about the second tackle. Take the 1-pointer then. Why beat around the bush?
Minicello's in awful pain. Tony Archer's asked him twice, are you okay? And he then let him roll the ball underneath, which is, acceptable these days, I suppose.
And waved to the trainer, get me off.
Yeah, get me out of here. Lafranchi gives the ball back again to Manly. Lestrange upended and put away. And the Coast with 12 men, they're anxiously trying to get Minicello out of there.
Well, surely this is it.
So Lestrange to Orford, again through the hands to Stewart. It's gone out to Jamie Lyon, who's tackled by Gordon. Now from Stewart to Rodney. Rodney back towards centre. Held by Friend and Henderson.
Now. It's got to be now.
So they're all set. The forwards running shotgun. Orford snaps it. Looks good from here. Looks good to the referee. And the point is there for Manly. 17 plays 60.
That was better. They were in perfect position. The forwards lined up, gave him good protection. Snaps it nicely. Straight up between the posts, and now the Titans have to reply.
Played by Nathan Friend. Campbell goes for a run, puts it in a little kick, looking to regather, kicks it again, and he's still going, and now Manly got the ball. It's a knock-on. Is it a penalty?
Oh!
It's a penalty to the Gold Coast.
Wow!
Well within kicking range, like I'm talking about simple.
Wow! What are you doing, mate? Luke Bailey feigning he was going to take it. Johnny Cartwright, look at Carney. He's looking at the clock. And the Titans will kick, you would think, for a win. Big call, but the pressure was put on by the little man Preston Campbell. Inspirational work out of dummy half. Ignored his halfback teammate Scotty Prince. Grubber kicked him behind, Grubber kicked again, and I'm assuming they say he was interfered with at the last jump. Let's have a look. Grubber kick. Now a little bit of grubber kick again. Another one. And knocked out of the way off. That is a harsh call. Cardi doesn't think so. Yes.
Gee, I tell you. I would have thought Orford was entitled to contest the chase for the football.
It's a harsh call.
So Prince is going to kick for goal, and you would think win the football match. With a minute and a half to go, it all seemed to be the penalty I'm talking about off the Orford challenge on Preston Campbell. There's the kick. It's successful. The Titans are in front by 1.
Unbelievable. With 3 minutes to go, you still couldn't predict the winner of this one. And now Manly are point behind with only a minute left on the clock. They've got to come up with a short kick-off. They've got to get possession back, and they've got to kick a field goal or force a penalty or score a try or whatever else we can come up with on this Sunday afternoon.
How many matches have we seen ending this year in stunning circumstances? You're calling it a harsh call. I'm quite baffled. I was of the opinion that Orford was entitled to offer a challenge. Originally thought there might have been some offside. But this is Myers with the ball. What's his tackle count? Though it seems almost irrelevant, it's up to 29. So half a minute on the clock, and the Titans look like they're going to keep their unbeaten record for this year at Skill Park intact and make the job of Manly just that little bit more difficult to make the top 8. Played by O'Dwyer. Rogers just pumps it over the sideline. The siren is there, and the Titans have beaten Manly by a point.